Welcome back to our PECS series. This video is going to be outlining phase 3 of the picture exchange communication system. And I have to warn you, phase 3 is a bit more complicated, so I do apologize in advance. But phase 3 is all about discrimination. So this is when we really start teaching our students to be scanning through pictures to determine what it is they want and to bring you the icon that they want. During this phase, we have to do correspondence checks to ensure that they are giving us what they really do want. And we also have to be doing an error correction procedure in the event that they don't give us what they want. So I'm going to be going through all of that. But first off, I start with 2 picture icons on the front of the PECS book. So I usually have one that I know the student is going to like and want to select. And then I start with a neutral or even a non-preferred. It's a within stimulus cue to hopefully get them to select the icon I know that they do want. And I do this to start teaching discrimination before I use multiple preferreds. So after they've mastered the selection of the preferred item against the neutral, then I'm going to introduce more preferred items on the book at the same time and ensure that they're able to discriminate between those as well. During this process, they may make an error. So we need to determine if they do make an error and then what to do about it. So the way that we determine if they're really asking for what it is they want is by correspondence checks. So the communicator gives me what they want, and then I have my tray of items that are on all items on the PECS book. I have my tray out and I say, go ahead, take it. And if they take the right one, awesome, it's a correct response and they are getting it. But if they select the wrong item, I pull back my tray, I do not allow them to have it, and I have to move in to my error correction procedure. Now, for the error correction procedure, it gets a bit complicated, so you might need to rewind and listen and watch a couple times. But for the error correction procedure, as I just stated, I'm going to take away the item. They're not going to get what they asked for because it was the incorrect picture. And then I'm going to represent their PECS book with all of the icons that were previously on there. And I'm going to prompt for the correct response. So either by giving a finger point gesture or completely prompting the response with a hand over hand prompt. Once they hand me that item, because it was a prompted response and part of the learning or the error correction, I'm not going to give them their item, but I'm going to show them. So they hand me the picture that I know they want, and I'm going to show them, oh, you want cracker, oh, you want water, or oh, you want cookie. And then I'm going to replace the picture icon back on the PECS book. I'm going to remove all stimuli, and I'm going to do an interspersal task. So anything that I know that they can do, something simple, something meaningless, but clap your hands or touch your head or do this, any quick task. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to represent the PECS book for a brand new trial. You don't want chips. What do you want? Oh, water. You want a drink of water. Good asking. Drink of water. Good job. Clap your hands. Touch your nose. Nice work. You get it right. Drink of water. Nice asking. If they get a correct response and they take the correct item during the correspondence check, awesome. No need to go further. If they don't, and if they again select the incorrect item, I'm going to move back into the error correction procedure. So in summary, for phase 3, we start with discrimination training and typically start with about 2 icons during teaching. And I like to get up to at least 5 icons during the teaching phase until I know what's in their repertoire. Then we'll have to embed the correspondence checks. So we're going to have all our items available on a tray or in a bucket, something easily accessible. And when they select the item, we're going to say, go ahead, take it. And I do that approximately 30% of trials. And then the last piece of phase 3 is that error correction procedure that I went over. So if they select a picture and then during the correspondence check, they select the wrong item that does not correspond to that picture, you move directly in to the error correction procedure that I described. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know phase 3 can be complicated. Once you start practicing, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at the prep group and I can get you answers really quickly. Thanks again. Bye.